Dearest Homs and Nopon representatives, my humble gratitude for accepting our invitation. I am Kallian Antiqua, Regent of the High Entia.
We all know who you are. You High Entia have kept yourselves safe, remaining spectators to our destruction. Why call upon us now?
As stated in my invitation, it is our intention to form an allied force from the peoples of Bionis, with which we will confront Mechonis.
Look at you. One little scratch and you're already crying for help.
I cannot deny this. The attack did serve as the catalyst, but the fact remains that things have changed.
When we needed help at the Battle of Sword Valley, our cries were ignored. Give me one good reason why we should bother.
I understand your anger. Our selfishness was inexcusable. However, please hear what I have to say. Listen to why our stance has changed.
Stop talking if you like, but no promises we'll stick around till the end.
We High Entia were mistaken. We believed that if we were attacked by the Mechon, our power alone could repel them. But a brave group of young heroes showed us the error of our ways. When the Mechon descended upon Erith Sea, Shulk fought with a courage I have never seen. I was most surprised to see that this group was comprised of different races. Homs, Nopon, High Entia. Although different, they trusted one another as friends. As just one inhabitant of Bionis, I desired to... No, I felt compelled to become strong like them.
Their strength came from the Monado. Bravery only gets you so far in this world.
Then you will not join us?
Hold your horses, son. I said they didn't win with bravery alone, but they wouldn't have got far without it. All right. You can count on our help.
The Nopon will join too. The Hum-Hum and Bird people are friends of the Nopon. We will fight together.
Dixon, are you leaving?
Yeah. It's just I felt this sudden pain in the neck.
Is that your response?
Don't go jumping the gun there, Prince. I'll leave the colony's forces with old Atharon here. You can use them however you want. I've got somewhere I need to be.
Might I ask where?
A battle's more than just a head-on assault. The sooner you realize that, the better. I better go and remind Shulk and all.
So you know of their whereabouts?
I told you. I've got a pretty good idea.
Dixon!
Yeah?
If you should meet Shulk,
What?
I have something I want you to tell him.
You want us to kill your son? That is no small request.
There are hardly any of us Machina left on Mechonis. Back when the Bionis and the Mechonis were fighting, the Bionis almost completely wiped us out. I suppose the Bionis just didn't want us around. Lady Mayneth fought the Bionis for us. In the end, the two Titans wounded each other and entered a deep slumber.
Who was Lady Mayneth?
The creator of Mechonis. You could say that she is the Mechonis itself.
You talk like you saw all this. Ain't this all just an ancient myth?
I know I look young, but I'm actually quite old. I saw the whole thing with my own eyes.
You can't be serious.
The people of Mechonis must have a longer lifespan. Just like we High Entia live far longer than Homs.
I get that, but he can't have lived that long.
But why do you want your son dead? From what you've told us, I would have thought you'd want us to destroy the Bionis rather than kill your own son.
Agil was a brilliant young man. Clever, strong, and kind to the less able. But he never forgave the Bionis for what it did, and he swore to take revenge.
So he wants to do to us what the Bionis did to the Machina?
Correct. Agil is trying to eradicate all innocent life on Bionis. He has to be stopped.
Didn't you ever try to stop him?
We tried once. A lot of people were killed. He's blinded by revenge. Even Lady Mayneth herself couldn't convince him to stop.
Where is Egil now?
Most likely the Mechonis capital. He's trying to restore its former glory all by himself.
I feel sorry for him.
Oi! What are you talking about? Did you forget what he did to us?
I haven't forgotten or forgiven. But Egil's clearly suffered a lot in his life. You don't feel any sympathy at all?
All I know is, this stinks. Who cares what he's been through?
Ryan!
I understand about Egil. But why us? You should be aware that Shulk's sword, the Monado, has the power to destroy Mechonis weaponry. It's said that it was once the sword of the Bionis. Doesn't the very sight of it make you quiver?
Zanza.
Huh?
Oh, just talking to myself. If you're gonna kill Egil, you'll need all of that sword's power. That's how strong Egil is. But enough talk. You must be tired. Take your time and think it over. Until the young lady's treatment is finished, feel free to spend time in our village.
She has done well to survive such injury.
What do you mean? Is she sick?
Since you seem to have knowledge of Hom's medicine, I'll explain it like this. I'm afraid she's had several of her organs removed. Am I correct in assuming she was configured to operate inside a mechon?
That's right.
She has been transformed into a mecon's central nerve unit. Her blood can now circulate through a mecon's components.
How?
I believe her immune system is now configured for compatibility with the mechon. That's why her strength has depleted.
But you can treat her, can't you? Please.
Of course. Even as a Machina doctor, I cannot turn a blind eye to this butchery. With our equipment, she will regain her strength, but she will be stuck with this body. I cannot restore her flesh and blood Hom's body.
That's okay. I don't want to be a burden to Shulk. I don't care if I have a machine body. Just make it so I can fight beside him.
Fiora, leave it to me. If that is your wish, I'll do my best. I must implant a new circulation system for her immune functions. But we have one problem.
A problem?
I don't have a piezoelectric unit, which is required to control such a system. As long as she remains on this bed, the life support machine can compensate. But to move around freely, she must have the piezoelectric unit. The same unit is used in Mechon, so if you were to find some Mechon parts...
But where?
Well, outside of the village at the base of Digit 5, there's a beach. Debris from above washes ashore there. You might be able to find one among the Mechon wreckage.
We'll take a look. The beach at the base of Digit 5, right?
Yes. It gives off a faint red glow, so it might be easier to find at night.
Hey everyone, hope you have been enjoying this episode so far. Welcome to another episode of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, where I'm pressing through random buttons. Don't mind me at all. Actually, let me take a look at the affinity between the three of you. Yeah, I can have you. The only one that Shulk is not allowed to fight with at the moment is Ryan. Everyone else, yeah, sure. Let's try and get Shulk fully out of the equation, I guess. But yeah, wrong door, sorry, goodbye. There was a lot to take in at the beginning of this episode. And I welcome all of you. Sincerely, I hope you enjoyed it this far. And if me talking turned you away from this video, I'm sorry. I did not mean to insult you in any way. Or to frustrate you with me talking. So, we got here last episode, and I want to say I'm sorry that last episode also was a little bit shorter. I underestimated how short or long the dialogue was that we were gonna that we got ourselves into, because I thought it would have been a little bit longer, but it seemed to have things a little bit out of sync in my memory, so therefore last episode was a little bit shorter. We can make this one in compensation a little bit longer. So what kind of ether deposit is that? A blue one. Well, okay, we're gonna take it anyway. If nothing at all, I can sell those afterwards, so should still be fine. Oops, did not want to do that. What are we fighting? Oh, hi there, Pagopterix. Names, you know who needs them. So I do not mind about that. I can just attack from the front with that. Oh, I'm not. For a moment I was hoping you were focused on Shulk still so they can attack you from behind, but nay, you turned around. You were focusing on my face, which I do not like, but whatever. Also, gimme whatever you have. An item, okay. Okay, Melia now has the heat. Where is it? Where is your back? No, seriously, where's your back? Oh, that's not so hot. Come on now. Where's your freaking back? There we go. Like seriously, finding your back was tedious.
I see your strength is the genuine article.
Yes, it sure is. So, got a few things here. Just gonna ignore the Mechon for the moment. We're gonna have to fight against a lot of them here regardless, because they're just wandering around. Wandering about, being machines, being Mechon, doing Mechon things. Spicy papaya. So, we're gonna have to swim through here. Which just will take a little bit of time, because we have to go all the way up there. And this is the only way that we can go through, is legitimate. We have to swim through here, and then over there we can get another quick travel point. So that we don't have to swim through anymore. And that's, yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go and grab ourselves the quick travel point. So that we're better. I actually never realized that Ricky actually just propels himself forward. Just with his little leggies, because he does not use his wings while swimming. And also not his arms. So the whole movement just comes from the hips, which I don't know how prominent they are by Nopon. And the legs, which I don't know if they are even moving or it just looks through the texture like they're moving. So I wanna go, where is it? Over here? Over here, yeah, because that's something that I really like to show off. Look at that. The black wreckage. This right here is Metal Face, it's Momkar. And we have a heart-to-heart right here between Melia and Dunban. Of course, you just saw that they need a lot of infection and affinity for that, which they do not have at this point in time. Okay, yeah, sure. Go on, we're gonna fight all of you. So let's go in here and burninate all of them, freezinate you. And then use Hero Time and Ricky Angry to return a little bit of the heat. So, and if you could just start being confused, you can't. Kind of a shame, but whatever. Get freezinated and then go down. No need for anything else. Bright Wind Crystal. Cylinders, not crystals. I take that because they're fine. They're fun. Where are you running off to? So this part right here will be a little bit difficult to get done in a good manner over there, because this will be a little bit rough. So you've turned your back to me, which 100% will be your downfall. Yeah, come here. Stand up and get confused, not dazed. Okay, and boop. There we go. I do not care. Let's go for chain attack. I'm standing right in front of you. I'm gonna go and boost that one up again. Sure. That was a good one. And there we go. Easy. Superb. Ooh, golden chest. Nice. That's the advantage on having Ricky up here. So, I think the one that's flying there is the one that we need to be. Yeah. Okay, I'm totally fine with everything else attacking me. Just want to make sure that we're not just in a... Sorry, I saw that it just had a little bit of a problem there. I just wanted to say that I'm not wanting to be in a situation where all of a sudden the unique monster is jumping in there and attacking us as well, because that would be bad. It's not the unique one. I'm a little bit concerned that the party that I have is not strong enough to withstand that much brute force coming in here. Because that's a lot of damage that we're getting dealt here right now. And Shulk is taken care of. I cannot deal with that. Goodbye. Well, I could not get away from them. There was just too flippin' many. But that's what I meant with this place is difficult. But that's also why I went to the black wreckage here first, because that way I could get rid of them. You come over here. Give me a little bit of leeway, just so that I can deal with you a little bit off the beaten path from the rest of them. Okay, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you're focused on me, that's good. And let's go chain attack. So let's make you bleed. Melia, start with that. Shulk. Perfect. Great. And then good, Ricky learned a new art, which will be really helpful. Let's see what hero time will give us here. Physical defense, that's only gonna be helpful in this situation. And another chain attack. I know we don't need it, but I love affinity way too much, so let's just go ahead and attack that thing and try and take it out. Beautiful. So that was easy. Why am I like this? Don't press the wrong buttons the whole time. So Ricky, you learned say sorry and removes debuffs from enemies but deals extra damage for each one. I love that one, not gonna lie, that is such a strong thing, especially with Ricky dealing so many debuffs. This is really strong. And I think hero time is just strong and I don't want to get rid of it. I'm gonna get rid of Ricky angry because a lot of times I don't even have the chance for Ricky to deal enough damage to be the one that is aggroed the whole time, so that the spikes don't really pay off as much for Ricky. Because Ricky is strong and all, but he's not a character that is necessarily built to accumulate a lot of aggro. I'm just gonna run around here. And I'm gonna hope that this is far enough away so that when the unique monster flies by, I don't have to worry about anything. So we have burn, we have freeze on that. And come on. Now let's attack that. You get your debuffs removed, but you get a lot of hurt for that. And then I will apply them again. Melia, why did you go down like instantly here? Come on. Where is hero time not charged up? Agility, that is what I want to see. Come on now. There we go. And bonk. Why don't I get any sort of affinity up? Okay, I have affinity up. You just get switched around here the whole time. You stay on Ricky because you cannot murder me. And you also missed me. I actually wanted to try and get melee up, but I did not get the chance for that. Okay, there you are. Can you just leave? Because I don't think that I have what it takes to take you out. Yeah, thank you very much. I'm just gonna quickly grab that. And I wanna have my chest over here because that's a golden one, so... thank you for that. And now that we've done all that, I'm just quickly gonna hop on back and... hey, guess what we found? Just murdered us once, but we're good now. Hey, wanna have that?
How are you?
How did it go? Did you find the unit? We did! Take it! Make her feel better.
I think we found it. Is this the piezoelectric unit?
Yes, that's it. Well done.
Leonardo, will Fiora be okay now?
She'll be fine. It will just take me a little time to reconfigure and install the unit. Leave it to me. You get some rest.
But...
Shulk, do you want her to see you looking exhausted when she wakes up?
you're right. I'll try and get some rest. Thank you for everything you're doing.
By the way...
Yes?
The chief says he wants to speak with you. I think it's about Egil.
I'll go and see him. He wants Egil stopped. And so do we. But I need to sleep on it.
Good. You mustn't overburden yourself. We will help you in any way we can.
Thank you.
So, we get a little bit of rest now. A little bit of respite. Let's head into the wrong door again. Why am I like this? I don't know. But it's also nighttime, which is actually perfect for scenery and everything, and scenes and story, so we're good. I did not find that yet. I am amazed at myself. Hi there.
Welcome.
You must be tired. Please, feel free to use this room. Would you like to take a rest? Yes! Good night.
How are you? Sleep well?
Yes, very well. I wanted to, talk about your son.
Have you made up your mind?
Yes. We agree with you. Egil must be stopped. But we can't act now.
Oh? Why's that?
Before we came here, we heard of plans to form an allied force on Bionis. Any day now, they're going to launch an attack on Mechonis. But it's too dangerous. Egil has made a weapon that could kill us all.
The weapon that Mumkar was using? The one that shoots green fluid?
He said it can decompose any being from Bionis.
We have to go back and warn them, before it's too late.
Well, you could always ask me to do it.
Dixon! What are you doing here? I can't believe you found us.
Why? This place is directly below the fortress. If you fell from up there, I figured you must have ended up here. And Bob's your uncle.
You're looking well, Dixon.
Ah, I see you're looking like your usual old self.
You know each other?
Kinda.
I scratch his back. He scratches mine. He tells us about the outside world, and we give him technology and information.
Why did you keep that to yourself? That information is vital to all who fight Mechonis.
Not all of us Homs are good people. What would happen if the Mechonis-hating types found this place? These Machina cut themselves off from the world to get away from pointless fighting.
So they escaped to live in peace. Somewhere they wouldn't be seen. Makes sense.
Clever little crown princess, ain't ya?
So this is where you obtained all that stuff you brought back to Colony 9. I wondered where you were getting it from.
I thought it was fine as long as it helped Shulk out at the lab. I guess the secret's out now. So, that weapon. How dangerous are we talking about?
I haven't discovered why, but it disintegrates anything it touches. But only if it's living tissue from Bionis.
Bet that would come in handy.
Dixon!
I'm only joking. Anyway, for now, just don't let any of it touch you. I'll come up with something to counter it. Leave it with me and I'll keep you posted. You lot go and take care of that Eagle or whatever his name is. If you take him down, the Allied force might not even be needed.
Okay. Let me think about it for a bit. Fiora.
Ain't made your mind up yet?
Dixon, listen.
Dunban told me all about it. The goal of your mission. So, you wanted to avenge Fiora?
Yes.
But you found her alive. And now you've got her back. So, you're all done now, ain't you?
What are you fighting for, Dixon?
Me? He just gets right under my skin. That Egil guy.
Because he's trying to exterminate the Homs?
There's that. But that ain't everything. It's his hatred for the Bionis. Or more like his aim to wipe out everything that lives on the Bionis. I'll tell you one thing. That Bionis allied force is coming together quicker than I thought.
Really?
Yep. That High-Entier Prince is really moving things along.
Will they launch an attack on Mechonis?
Of course. But it looks like the Prince has got another plan. He gave me a message for you. When the Allied force attacks Mechonis, you don't need to join the fight. He wants you to take advantage of the chaos and do what it is you need to do.
Prince Callian said that?
I was pretty surprised too. He looks like a sissy, but he's got guts.
Yeah. I think that's the type of man he is.
So, what are you gonna do? He wanted me to let him know.
We're going to the Mechonis capital.
You're gonna take down Egil?
I don't know. I can't forgive the Mechon for what they've done. But after listening to Mikkel, I think there might be another way.
You're too soft.
Do you really think that?
Too right. He's the self-proclaimed leader of Mechonis. I heard about what he did to the Monado. If you face him, it might get eaten up. But you have to throw everything at him. Even if there's only a slim chance of winning. Hesitate for 1 second, and you're a goner.
We won't let Shulk die. Not ever.
Fiora, are you okay to be walking around?
Yep.
I have to hand it to her. That Lenada's pretty good. And not just with machines. She's also quite familiar with organic physiology.
You went to get the things you needed to cure me, right? I'm sorry I caused all this hassle. But I'm fine now. I'll be by your side, fighting to protect you. No matter where we go, no matter how difficult it gets, Shulk will do the right thing. It doesn't matter how slim our chances. Shulk will always stick to the right path.
And don't forget, it's because of Shulk that we are all here, fighting together. I think that shows he has a strong character. Am I wrong, Dixon?
Well, when I think about everything you lot have done, I can't deny that.
Dixon, we're going to the Mechonis capital. About the Allied force.
Yeah, leave it to me. I ain't gonna let anything happen to the colony. Those Mechon won't get away with anything else.
Are you going?
Yes. Thank you for all your help.
You might run into someone called Vinaya in the capital. Just mention my name, she'll lend a hand.
Vinaya?
Is she a Machina as well?
She's my daughter. She won't be far from Egil.
Hold on. You mean she's Egil's sister?
You've got it, lad.
And you say she'll help us?
The girl doesn't want to hurt Egil, but she doesn't like what he's doing. She should be a big help to you young'uns.
I don't know why she'd help us, but we'll try and find her when we get there.
Good luck.
Fiora, don't forget. I've only made temporary repairs. I think you should be able to fight, but don't overdo it. Come and see me the moment you experience any further system failure.
I will. Thank you.
In the meantime, I'm hoping I'll find a way to restore your former body.
Is that possible?
Theoretically, it might be possible to use your genetic information to regenerate your missing organs. Sorry, it's unfair for me to give you hope. To be honest, there's very little chance. But if there's even the slightest possibility, I'll have to try.
Thank you, Leonarda.
Fiora.
Don't make that face. Okay, let's go.
Off you go, kid. I'm counting on you and the Monado. Don't let me down, Shulk.
Why did that face betray me? And that light? No, that is not possible. It must have been remnants of memories from her former life that made me lose control. Memories. They are what limited the potential of Metalface as well. I now know that I must erase every last trace of what they once were. All my servants need is the instinct to fight. This Hom's female. She was with the boy who wields the Monado. The light of her memory. It shines strongly in this one. Bring me face 20814. So it is this male. The boy Shulk remains a thorn in my side. I will enjoy watching my minion crush him. Be still, my servant. I see that your memories cause you much suffering.